Hello there guys, and welcome back to another video, and this time it is on FIFA, but we're doing FIFA 06. So today I thought, you know what, let's load it up and have a look, because this was my first FIFA game I ever played, and it was the one that I actually fell in love with. And when I look back now at previous FIFAs, I always think back to this game just because I feel like it had everything right in terms of career mode, at least anyway. Like obviously FIFA has come a long way between now and obviously the current FIFA that's out, FIFA 20. It's come a long way, and it's come in a good way as well. You know, amazing new things, but there's things along the way which we'll have a look in today's video which they've sort of just left out with no apparent reason why, and I want to have a look quickly over them, like I say, just review the game in general, because it's sort of like a flashback for me and maybe for many of yous, because I know a lot of people have played obviously previous FIFAs compared to this one, but this was my earliest FIFA I ever played, FIFA 06. So if this come out in what, 2005, I would have been what, 7 or 8 years of age when I first played this game. And like I say, from playing this, it was just amazing. All the players, even just the career mode, and this is where I fell in love with career mode, and that's why I still play it to today. But anyway, let's have a quick look. So I've got it on PC here. I'm not going to play any games, just going to have a quick look through the menus, what have you, etc. So first thing I'd have a look at, what I was, you know, I'm going to scroll through myself. You go to my FIFA 06 here, you can see there's a few bits of settings here. You've got game settings, controls, obviously, but you see fan shop as well. So whilst you're playing, you can collect points, and here you just collect different players, you know, classic players, bios, extras, the teams, the World XI, the Classic XI, they were great teams to play with, career teams as well, funny sound effects, overhead camera, you know, all these little bits as well that you can get. I think, oh yeah, they're the footballs. I think you can get kits as well. Yeah, third kits for different teams that you could unlock. Because even now, if the current FIFA did something like kits in the past that have gone by and you could unlock them, you know, through the catalogue, if you could do that in today's FIFA, why not just add that in? You know, it'd be such a great thing. You know, stadium packs as well. Season highlights, that was from the, I think the previous season, or it might have just been over a couple of seasons. The Bundesliga, the Premier League, sorry, the obviously French League, Italian League. So there's stuff like that in the fan shop, which I'm pretty sure they could add most of that into the catalogue to today, which the catalogue hardly gets used. Like, I've got tons of points that I never spend. FIFA 06 challenges as well in different zones. So obviously you pick a team in that zone and complete the challenges. And I think one of them is even a career mode challenge. I'm not too sure. So there, look, win the Football League Championship, just win stuff like that. You know, a hat-trick 5-minute challenge. And I'm sure one of the challenges is like take over a career mode in this certain time, or even take over a team this far into a game, and you've got to try and come back and win the game. You know, just little bits like that. Just, you know, just pass time. It's just a nice thing to do. And yeah, so that's the main few things I wanted to look at on this menu. Game settings as well. You can see here you can have a half length of 2 minutes, which is pretty mad. And they've still got pretty much the same ones as they do now. They don't have 20 minutes in this one, but they do go down to 2 minutes, which that must have been fast. But if you go across here to visual, audio, scenario, you can see here you can turn off refs, I do believe, in this one. Referee off and linesman off, which is pretty cool. You know, it's a nice little thing you can do. I'm just going to save changes there, not that it makes any difference. But yeah, let's load up career mode here now, because that's the main thing of the video. Two other little things there, EA Sports Retro, which was this, quite loud, not gonna lie. But yeah, this was another little thing, like I say, memorable moments, which is like a video you can watch of great goals that have gone by. Eto'o interview, I'm sure now they could probably have an interview from, you know, 5 different players from 5 different leagues and just put them into the game just for people to watch. I know everything's on YouTube now and that weren't the same back then, but just exclusive stuff you find on the game. You know, maybe even players playing the game, for example, I don't know. You know, just things like that, you know, what have you. But anyway, these are the game modes at the time. Manager mode, tournament mode, which I think tournament mode you can do a World Cup run. So you start, pick a team, and you can play the whole of the World Cup, which I know later on they did bring out a World Cup game. But here, go into manager mode. So this is what I spent all my time on, which I'm not even going to lie, this is what I spent every day probably playing as much as I could. So you go to create a manager, which wasn't even a thing in FIFA, like changing the looks and what have you, until obviously this FIFA. I know you can't change the looks like you can now, but you know, all this was back then in 2005, changing your type, which I know you can do in previous FIFAs, but if they had that back then, the feature that got brought out this year should have got brought out a lot sooner, in my opinion. This is all still the same. We'll advance through, select a region. So I think what we'll do, instead of going with England this time, we'll go with Spain. Just going to pick Real Madrid, just have a look at their team realistically. Here's all the club offers, the job offers, which, like I say, just picking a team pretty much. We'll go with Real Madrid. Why can't I find Real Madrid? Am I looking in the right? Okay, I've gone straight past Madrid, haven't I? Or why have I gone? Why can't I find Real Madrid? Am I missing something? Real Madrid B. It won't be on Real Madrid B. Or am I in the wrong league? Let's get Barcelona. Are they here? Okay, so Barcelona aren't here either. Let's go back a second. I think I might have picked the wrong one there. Spanish Premier League. Yeah, I don't see why that wouldn't. Oh, have I got to change possibly the league? Okay, one sec. Let's select this. Sort by. There we go. So we can have a look at the different teams here now. So we're in Spain now. Complete mistake by me. Let's have a see. Real Madrid. Or have I sorted it by most popular? Or for some reason I'm finding it really hard to get to Real Madrid. Sort once again. Sort again. Real Madrid should surely be amongst these teams. Real Sociedad. Do you have to unlock Madrid in this game? I'm pretty sure you don't have to. Was that them there at the bottom? Real Madrid B? No. So why do you have to actually unlock the team? I don't remember that being a thing at all. And I'm going to be honest. Let's have a quick look here. So maybe, just maybe, that job isn't available, which is pretty interesting to see. We'll go back. We'll go to England. Let's see what jobs come up here. So maybe you can't pick a massive team straight away, which is interesting because I can't pick Everton either, who I picked as the current team in on the game as my favourite team, which is a bit of a surprise really. I haven't done anything here, have I? No, so I've done nothing there that stops me from picking that team. So just maybe that is the current teams available at that time. So we'll go back here, we'll go to the Premier League, and we'll just start the career mode with Aston Villa. Why not? Let's start one with them. And these are the 2 emails we get. So there are 8 selectable staff positions that you can decide to upgrade. Not only staff enhance your team's performance, but that is definitely another thing we'll get into. And the board expects a top 3 finish during this coming season. So some expectations there. And you get a little news article here, which is pretty interesting. But like I say, you still get that into today's FIFA. So here, this is something that they don't have in the current FIFA, and it's not amazing, but I reckon if they redid it today would be such a massive thing. Obviously you can up and down the different staff, insufficient funds to upgrade them. Obviously the more you upgrade them, the better these obviously staff become, and obviously the better they become, the better the players grow, blah blah blah. Another email here, you got to choose a club sponsor. So this was the next thing. Also here on the right you can see was how much money you got for this, and this was crucial really, because obviously this actually played a part in how much money you got and how much, you know, transfer budget you would get at the end of it. And I'm pretty sure, if knowledge serves me right, T-Mobile was a pretty good one, but we'll just pick T-Mobile for the time being. So obviously you'll see here, this is what you'll get, and obviously you want to choose that on your requirements. And become the league champion, that's a bonus requirement. Win the domestic cup, again bonus requirement. Extra bonus, qualify, and loyalty qualifier, finish in the top half. And I'm pretty sure if you do complete them, you will get added amounts of money as well. So like I say, already you can see the changes between this FIFA and, like I said, the current FIFA. And just the 2 things that stand out for me on this FIFA that I miss having in the new one is, like, again, the staff upgrades, and then possibly even just buying staff from another team in another country. You know, say if you're an upcoming team and you just get into the Premier League, you might go, oh, I want to buy that staff member from Chelsea, for example, you know what I mean, and add into your, you know, staff. So that would be pretty good if you could do something like that. But this was the menu, very, very basic back then. You can see here, you can see Middlesbrough stats, our stats here. Now, I'm sure this was job security, and I'm pretty sure this was fan support. I might be wrong there. And then this, I think, was chemistry. So obviously these would go up depending if you win or lose games, what have you. And here you can see my level 1, and this was the current budget we do have. So if we go to the office, we'll have a quick look here. So manager history, sponsor details, staff upgrades, calendar and scouting. So calendar again, very basic. Scouting, let's have a look, anything on here? So okay, you can send the scout out and it'll cost, but you see here, this looks very similar to the scouting thing we have now. A very limited thingy. You pick the location, the position. Okay, fair in mind you can't pick the position now, but you can pick, you know, a category, so to speak, and a duration. It's not changed this whole time. Scouting, oh yeah, sorry, we've just been on that one. Staff upgrades, like we've just seen again. And one other thing on staff upgrades, stadium manager. Obviously, the more you upgrade your stadium, the more fans you allow in, which then allows you to get more money from playing games, which, again, a very basic thing, but current FIFA doesn't have it. Statistics, you can see the leaderboard, the player stats, and I think you can actually see in depth, or you can see here, Everton at the top of the league, but I think you can actually see in depth every team. Whereas on the current FIFA, unless you're the manager of that team, you can't see every stat that the team has to offer. So again, that'll be a nice little thing. Transfer Central, transfer market, negotiation history and club player list. So if you go to transfer market here, it's changed a lot over the years, but this is the players that are currently transfer listed. And you search by name, sorts, transfer player, what have you. And again, very limited, very basic, but it was all that it needed to be back then, if I'm going to be honest. But we'll go back off this and we'll have a quick look in. Well, there's not really much else to look in. So team management, we'll have a quick look at this. This is the team: Gareth Barry, Angel, Barrios. A lot of players here that bring back a lot of memories. We'll go to the full squad here. I'm sure Ashley Young was here then, or I might be wrong. We'll have a quick look down. Phillips, Hughes, any other players? Okay, more. Maybe Ashley Young was a little bit after that. But yeah, he would have been a player that was pretty good on this game. I would have thought so. Export teams, player contracts, edit kit number, squad, kit takers. Like I say again, very basic, but what it needs to be. But anyway, the next thing, if you go into the match and you load up the match here, you can either play the match, which obviously most people would have done, visual sim or quick sim, or manage your team. So one thing that annoys me they don't have in today's game is visual sim, which it's not an amazing feature, but you know them games where you feel like, you know, I might play this game, I might not. I'll sim it, see how it goes, and let's have a look. You go to visual sim and the game will literally sim in the background. You can fast forward it, slow it down, or you can intervene. So let's say Middlesbrough now score a goal 10 minutes in. You might go, you know what, I'm going to play this game, and then you'll go in at that current time and you'll start playing the game. How magical is that? And there you go, Middlesbrough have scored. And how magical is that they can't even put that in today's game? I know it isn't very realistic, and FIFA wants to go in that sort of direction, don't they? Realistic, what have you. But at the same time, they need to understand it is a game. You know, stuff like this would be so fun. And, you know, when you sim a game, sometimes you get an injury or something, and it wasn't really dealt with in the right way, or the wrong player came on. Whereas this way, if I just press intervene here, and do you want to intervene the current game? Yes, you can see 68 minutes in. Just above that, or just behind that no button there. If I click yes, select the side, obviously I want to be Aston Villa. So we'll go through and it'll literally put me into the game at that time. And here we go. And, you know, magical, literally magical. And now I don't know any of the buttons here on this game. And as you can see, I'm just sliding all over the place, what have you. But there, just a simple thing that they don't have in today's FIFA, which is just mind-blowing in my opinion. We'll just exit that game. But yeah, that was another great thing. And then here after the game, you'll see obviously the overall, and you'll be able to see if a player's overall goes down as well, statistics as well, and here the substitutions as well. And I'm pretty sure if I played the game in full, this might not have come out until FIFA 07, this feature, but you'll be able to see how far the player is off going up another overall as well, which is pretty interesting to see. And like I say, the form as well and the average as well. So like I say, career mode, very different back then, but very fun as well. And here, after the game, you'll see how much of the budget gets taken away. So salary, minus 5,000. And I think because I've obviously exited the game, tickets won't come through, sponsor won't come through, and tournament bonus won't come through. And you can see there, job security, by the looks of it, has gone down by 4. Chemistry, I'm not too sure there how much that's gone down, but job security has gone down by 4. So obviously keep leaving games, I'm going to get sacked. So, but yeah, this was FIFA all these years ago. And like I say, it was just fun back then. It really was fun. And in terms of how far it's come, I just don't feel like it has come that far in terms of, you know, how many more modes there is or how many more things there is to do. Things have got a little bit more in depth, but like I say, just the odd thing would be great just to add back in. Like I say, the extras here, the highlights, the preview, the credits, no one's bothered about that, but you get my point. But yeah, this was the game I played back then, and I think here, if we go, we'll actually be able to get to Real Madrid here. If I go across to the Spanish league. Was it this one? Yeah, okay, it was this one, and we'll go across. We'll just go back here. Real Madrid. We'll have a quick look at their team. Team chemistry 39, which wasn't great. We'll advance through. Just play against Liverpool for the sake of it. Yeah, I'll go across Real Madrid, advance. So this was Real Madrid's team. You'll be able to see here Liverpool's team back then. Gerrard 91 overall, Alonso 86. But here Beckham 89, Gravison, he used to play for Everton 80, Roberto Carlos, Pavon, Casillas, Zidane, Ronaldo, Robinho, you know, all these great players, and it was such a fun game. Jonathan Woodgate, Michael Owen, you know, imagine playing with this Real Madrid team in today's FIFA. It'd be absolutely insane. And I'd love to be able to do a video something like that on today's FIFA. But yeah, like I say, this game brings back so many memories, and this was my first one. And if you guys have memories of your first FIFA, don't forget, leave them down below in the comment section. I'll be sure to check them out and reply to you. But if you have enjoyed this video, guys, it's just sort of like a look at FIFA 06, a back look over it, at the career mode as well, a bit of an in-depth look, and just, you know, have a look at it and see how far it's changed from today's FIFA, you know, well, sorry, from then to today's FIFA, and yeah, what they could sort of do for the next FIFA coming up. But anyway, guys, if you enjoyed today's video, don't forget, leave a like down below and hit the subscribe button as well. There'll be a link down below to my Twitch channel. And if you guys want to check that out, leave a follow on there and you'll be able to see when I next go live on Twitch. But without further ado, guys, I'll see you next time.